Let's calculate relative frequency. Relative frequency is just express the frequency as fraction or percentage. Choose 1 over, I just type the whole the whole data point 459, return. Also the second one 0, the third one 5, we got the percentage. No, we don't need to do this one by one, just double click here. Oh, that's too much. This is relative frequency. Cumulative frequency is add up the previous frequency. For the first line in this data table, we only have 1. The second row, sum these two, return, and then we just need to make the first the beginning cell as absolute reference. Put a dollar sign, return, and then write down here. We got the cumulative frequency. Pay attention, the last number of the cumulative frequency must equals to the total of the data points in the data set. Cumulative, go to here. Okay, cumulative relative frequency is actually we can just sum up the relative frequency. And then sum these two, and then make the first cell as absolute reference. Put a dollar sign and then return, and then drag down. Okay, pay attention. The last number of cumulative relative frequency must equals to 1 or 100%. Let's build a normal distribution table. Normal distribution is the most important distribution in statistics. So what is normal distribution? Actually, the idea is pretty simple, because we have, for this data set, we have the mean is this number, and also we have the standard deviation is this number. Our ideas is, hey, how about we grouped the data set, the whole bunch of this data into this kind of class interval. That means we build the bin as this. the middle, the center is the mean, and then mean minus one standard deviation, and mean plus one standard deviation, etc. Keep going on. So let's do this. We just, in order to quickly build the bin, I type the number here. So is the mean. The mean is, go to this one. We click this number minus 4 times the standard deviation. We go to the standard deviation and choose it, and then we enter. Oh, we only need 2 decimal place, and then we make the mean and the standard deviation constant. That means make them to be absolute reference. Put a dollar sign, sign. Actually, I need to make the 4 as relative reference. Just click here and change the minus, becomes the plus. So return okay. So we just need to write down, and we got the bin. The according mathematical meaning of the bin is this line. So we are going to calculate the group frequency. Highlight all the cells we want to fill the data in. And then go to the bar formula, type equal frequency. Go to the returned column, select all the data, comma, select the bin, close the parenthesis, shift, control, and enter at the same time. We got the group frequency and cumulative frequency. Just sum up. And then make the first cell as absolute reference, because when we sum up, we always begin with this one, this one. So, and then write down. So the last number, we got the total of the data points in the data set. And now we understand the normal distribution, actually just a different way or a, a different thinking or idea to group the data. Conventionally, we grouped in the data in this kind of data set. The increment is 10%, but the other way to do that is we group the data by the mean and the standard deviation. That makes a lot of sense. Even the class interval expressed in the real number looks kind of messy, but in purely mathematical thinking, this this way of grouping data makes lots of sense.